Hey everyone, I'm Jori Richard, and this is the Nine of Wands in the Minor Arcana in the Aleister Crowley Thoth Tarot deck. The 9 represents the end of the cycle. So once it gets to 10, then we start all over. The Sun, 2 representing the Moon, 3 representing Jupiter, 4 Rahu, 5 Mercury, 6 Venus, 7 K2, 8 Saturn, 9 Mars. And then there is 1 again. So everything in life, it's a beginning, middle, and an ending. I never was created. I was always here, but these cycles is what ends. Nothing in this life is ever going to end. Even if this whole entire world was destroyed, I would still exist somewhere. But the process would start all over again. Hey, what's up, Frank? 1977. Shane's mad at you, bro. So the 9 represents starting a whole nother journey. So we're starting all over. We're born again. So we went through a lot. We hit rock bottom. Then things started getting really good. And then we had to maintain it. But then we had to have virtue. So then we didn't lose everything that we accumulated. And then people stabbed us in the back. Things got better. Things got bad, but then overall, we look back at the journey, and now we have strength. So the Sun, we got the Sun, and then the Moon, and Sagittarius right there. Sagittarius is the archer, and these are, you guessed it, bow and arrows. And then on the tip of these, there's little moons on them. The moon is representing the subconscious mind. The Sun is our conscious mind. Sun is masculine, the male, dominance, and that electric force. The woman is the moon. She's that subconscious devil, that force that is magnetic, that draws you in. The male is the one that gives, and the woman is the one that receives. And once we start flipping these energies and then overcoming what we lack in, then we can harness, we could tap into an area that has been left untouched. For example, women need to embrace their masculine principle, and men need to embrace their feminine principle. And these are blockages in our mind that have been put there from religion. For example, if you embrace your feminine principle being a man, you're called, what does the Bible call you? Calls you effeminate. And well, I want to embrace my feminine principle, so I'm balanced. And that is what it was taking away from me. I was shamed sexually, and that was suppressed, and then therefore I was unable to create, because creation goes hand in hand with sexual energy. So if the churches are suppressing people sexually, then the person is unable to create, and therefore his energy gets pimped out to some higher force, and then you get harnessed like a battery. We need to start creating our own reality and using our subconscious mind, programming it. Like I program my subconscious mind with my videos. When I go home, I'm going to re-listen to this video, and it's my own voice. So I'm encouraging myself, and I'm programming my mind, saying that I am God. I create my reality, and now I have strength. I step back and I look at everything that I created that came from my subconscious. The moons on the end of the arrows represent the subconscious mind. So whether or not I wanted to manifest certain things and the way that things played out, whether I wanted it to happen that way or not doesn't matter. It all came from my subconscious mind, and these are like arrows. So I need to be able to direct the energy, and the sun is behind it. I'm comforted knowing that all my decisions, and even when things happen in my life that I didn't want it to happen like that, the sun, my higher self, my soul, is backing me up. So I'm being looked out for. And I'm really just looking out for myself because I'm God. I am my higher self, and I'm here, but I'm also there, as above, so below. The whole solar system exists in me, but then there's also planets in the sky. I have the solar plexus in my body, but then there's also the sun in the sky. And number 9, it corresponds to Mars, Tuesday, and the solar plexus. So that's another correspondence that we can make. We want to make as many correspondences as possible. Hey, what's up, Heavy D420 and my boy Rum Chicken? How you guys doing? So I know that the sun is behind me. Whatever decisions I make, even when things get really bad, well, maybe I'm not looking at the big picture. Maybe things are just playing out exactly the way that I wanted it to. And my soul, which is the sun, made the correct choice. I really know I made the correct choice, but that's my subconscious mind. And sometimes I want things that I really shouldn't get, if you know what I mean. You ever want something so bad you could taste it? So the sun is corresponding to Mars and the number 9, Tuesday, Hurukuti, the Egyptian god, and the metal for Tuesday and the number 9 is iron. There you go. So if you do any rituals, you want to use some iron and do it at the time. See, there's specific planetary hours too. So if you do a ritual utilizing the Mars energy, you could find out what hour Mars is, what planetary hour Mars is going to be in, and then do it on Tuesday, which corresponds to Mars. And then, for example, if I'm making some artwork, I might make the artwork at this specific time, and then that's going to increase the energy. So I need to trust this process and utilize my subconscious mind and know that there's going to be some big changes coming. I'm writing the Grimoire of Hekaset. And that's a grimoire that I'm channeling directly from this Egyptian god, this spirit. And if anyone knows who Set is, he was the one that killed his brother Osiris. I'm pretty sure he killed Osiris. Set killed Osiris, but then Horus got his revenge in the end. So good always triumphs, but I like to embrace that dark energy and then bring out from within the things that are in darkness and then shout them on top of the housetops, and then everything in the darkness is going to bring it out to the light. So I'm going to take this really dark, demonic, ruthless energy, and I'm going to transmute it and then turn it into something good that benefits the world, that brings peace on earth and goodwill towards all men. So that subconscious mind, the moon is on the end of the arrows. So whether or not I want to manifest certain things, I have to know that my higher self, my soul, which is the sun in the sky, as above, so below, I'm making that correspondence. The sun is backing every decision that I make, and whether or not I wanted to do what I wanted to do, the sun is going to make the decision for me, even though it's me. Because I'm God. I'm making the decision all along. I just don't realize it. It's like when you're driving in a car and then you doze off, but then you realize I've been driving for like 10 minutes. We go on autopilot all the time and our subconscious mind takes over and these symbols go directly into our subconscious. And this can be utilized to manifest anything that we desire in this world. So what I'm going to do is start a whole nother cycle. This is the beginning of a whole nother journey. So I shouldn't get down about it. These things, there was a beginning, middle, and an ending. And everything had to play out exactly the way it played out. And the sun made the decision for me. And the sun, my soul, made the right decision. So I'm not gonna beat myself up against it. About it. Hey, what up, AT Salt? How you doing, bro? So this is the 9 of Wands. Strength. So I have strength as I enter into this whole nother reality that I am creating for myself. All right, I'm going to get out of here. AT Salt. It's always cool going live with you. Heavy D 420, Rum Chicken, and Frank. Thanks for watching, fam. Peace.